This is Nimbus of Soul's Delight, and I'm coming at y'all with another dark vid. Yeah, I'm at work again. Y'all may have noticed that I've been doing a lot less PvP videos, and that's because in the game I've been doing a lot less PvP, mainly because the R&D just came out, trying to get my armor and whatnot in order so I can get back and kicking villain ass. I'm jonesing for it. It's like crack. Justice, once you get hold of it, it's a beautiful thing. You don't want to let it go, but currently got to get my gear in order, got to get my clothes fitted, so be on the lookout for that. It's coming back real soon as I get everything taken care of. But enough about that. I got a question for y'all. How many of y'all actually role play in the role-playing game? I know there's a lot of people out there that absolutely don't give a damn about their character. They just, slap their character together, see what anything looks good, don't do any type of background story or anything like that, and they just jump into the game and they're pretty much playing themselves as if they were in Metropolis or Gotham. So, me personally, I role play. Now, I'm stepping away from the character Nimbus Yosh for a second and dealing with the actual in real life Nimbus Yosh and asking y'all this question, because when I play the game, I'm playing Nimbus Yosh. I am playing myself, but myself under certain circumstances. Like, obviously no one here has exobytes in real life. Obviously no one here can teleport a bus to their enemies. Nobody here can set their enemies on fire or turn them into a dog or anything like that. So that's what I do. There's a lot of times where I really am not hating villains as a person, because I understand in real life there's gray area, and you may be a villain because you need to feed your family, or something bad happened to you and you're dealing with that, and I understand that. But I play somebody that's completely closed-minded against the reasons you're being a villain in the game. Because in real life, I wouldn't do that. And, in real life, I wouldn't sit there and just, curse you and your mom out, with too many particular circumstances. Now, if you're an asshole, I'd do that. But that's not what it do. That's obviously not what, grown people should do and how they should act. But in the game, I'm like that. In the game, I got a 5 mile, obviously. When I'm doing my videos on the crappy SD TV with my Prime Code phone, obviously, that's what I'm doing. Villainy gets cursed out all the time. Now, I can't stand villainy, and in the game, I have kind of a carte blanche because you choose to be a villain. You choose to walk that life, and there's really no other reason other than you think villainy is fun. So, I think it's fun to beat your ass. But, how many people here have storylines behind their character? Not just slap that, oh, well, he was walking down the street one day and all of a sudden he got bitten and he can turn into a werewolf. Something like a fleshed out storyline. Something that you actually thought about and not just playing yourself. And the reason I'm asking this is because a lot of people take what I say personally against them. I say they're a trash character. They really take that to heart. They really think that, I'm calling their actual mama a bitch. They really think that they're less of a person because they suck in a video game. So I want to know how many of y'all really would take that to heart if that happened. Not to mention, in one particular instance, you have a dude that doesn't role play at all. He acts like he doesn't role play at all, but plays a female character, and then says he's not gay. And then says he doesn't want to be a woman. It's like, oh, I just want something good to look at. Okay, so if I curse you out, if I treat you like an asshole woman, if you're playing that character, you shouldn't be offended, right? Either that, or you really feel like you are a red-headed woman wearing a cowboy hat and hooker heels and whatnot. So which one is it? I don't understand where the character ends and you begin. So I'm asking that particular question, and again, coming across a lot of people that take this game to heart and really take things serious and really want to get into your real life about a lot of stuff that happens in game. as if the game is them, as if they do not role play and it's actually them. And another one, real funny, a lot of people say that I take the game too serious because I role play, when I feel like I'm doing the opposite. I understand that it's a game. I understand that you're going to get upset, but it's still a game. This isn't me, the real life person, besmirching you, the real life person. This is me, the black superhero with dreadlocks that can telekinesis, tanker trucks at Dr. Zoom, versus, a bitch ass villain that wants to rob old ladies for their purses and kick people off of buildings and shit. So, as far as all that's concerned, why would you get completely upset if I'm talking about you when your character is actually doing this? If it's a role-playing game, why aren't you playing a role? And if that's the case, then why aren't you taking this game serious? Because to me, it seems like you're taking the game way too serious, thinking that it's actually you, when in actuality, it's not. In a lot of sense, it isn't. But if you really think the game is you, then I think it's ironic that you say that I'm taking the game too serious. It's just something to think about. I know my videos got some low quality on it, things in the works to try and actually make this a little bit more professional. But, I was bored and I had a second at work. Thought I'd ask the people the question. How do you feel about it? How do you feel about taking the game too serious, actually role-playing your character? And do you have a storyline for your character? Leave a comment in the comment box. Let me know how it is. And all my villain fans, I know y'all gonna hate anyway. That's fine. Go ahead and do that. Y'all know I respond to that shit too. Shouts out to Meta Justice, SSJ Carlos. Go ahead and answer the question. Ace, goddammit, make a Twitter. And that's about it. Y'all be easy. Don't let them exabyte get you. Don't sell crack where you rest at, because you know that shit. I'm wrapping all my exabytes in aluminum foil, smoking them up, putting them on my armor, because you know that shit is crack. Hopefully the economy will just smooth on out, and we'll see what's coming on in the coming months. Y'all have a good one. I got a birthday coming up next month, so feel free to send me some money in the mail. I'm really not asking y'all to do that, but if you feel inclined to hook a brother up with $1 million, holla at me. I will shout you out. And that's about it. Y'all have a good night. Percy.